Hi everybody, welcome back to Enjoying Retirement. Today we're doing something new. I'm calling it Cooking for Old Guys. I'm starting out with potato soup, something I've never made before, but when I tasted it, it was great. First of all, we're going to get about 4 or 5 slices of thick cut bacon, and we are going to dice it up so that it's nice and small. Now while we're doing that, we might as well go ahead and get over here, get our saucepan turned on. And we're going to set the temperature on this oven to about 5, I think it is. Get the rest of the bacon diced up and out of the way. Once the pan is hot, we'll put it in there and start cooking. So the good news is you get to smell bacon while you're cooking this whole thing. Next up, we're going to dice a whole onion, get it cleaned up, dice it up, and we'll be dicing that up while the bacon is crisping over in the pan. Just make sure you go over every once in a while and turn the bacon so that it doesn't burn on the bottom. Cut it into slices, turn the slices on the side, and then dice it up. Let's check on the bacon. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Still has little ways to go. And once we are ready, we'll be putting the onion in, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and get some garlic cut up. It'd be 4 or 5 large cloves. In this case, I have something I picked up called elephant garlic. I've never seen it before, but 1 clove makes a whole lot of garlic. So, add garlic to taste. We like garlic, so we got lots of garlic. Check on the bacon again. Keep it stirred so it's not going to burn on the bottom. While it's gone, let's go peel some potatoes. We're going to use about 1.5 pounds of yellow or gold potatoes. Bacon's looking pretty good now, so while it's crisp, let's go ahead and add the onions. Put it in a bowl, make it a little bit easier to walk over there. We'll keep chopping up a little bit while the bacon is crisping some more. Get the potatoes diced up. The smaller you dice them, the faster it'll cook. So that's up to you. There we go. There's the bacon. Oh, that smells good. Looks about ready. Let's get some onion in there. Stir it up. And we're going to let that onion cook down for about 5 minutes. Meantime, we'll go back. We'll finish dicing up our potatoes. We'll get the garlic ready to go in. Put that in a cup so we can walk over there and put it right in. Meantime, make sure that you're checking the stove, stirring things up. We don't want anything to burn. Yep, stove still. We're about 6 right there. We're adding the garlic. We could stop right here. Bacon, onion, and garlic. But we're going to keep going. We're going to get 2 cups of chicken stock ready. That's going to form a good portion of the liquid in there. Get back here. Now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour to the bacon, onions, and garlic. We're going to coat those things and just let that brown for a minute. Yep, looking good. Let's go back. We got our 2 cups or so of chicken stock. Add it in. Stir it up. There we go. Now we have it on 8 because we're going to get this to boil. Now we're going to add 2 cups of milk. I put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds first to warm it up a little bit, and then we'll add that to the stock. Warm it a little bit first. It doesn't shock it too much and keeps cooking. Stir it up. Add the potatoes. Get them all in there. Mix it up one more time. And we're going to go ahead and keep the temperature going until just before it reaches a boil. So while we're waiting for that, we're going to use some green onions later on, so let's go ahead and get them diced up. Okay, that's just before a boil. We don't want to take it to a boil. So about this point, we're going to turn the heat down, cover it up, and turn the heat down to low or 2, somewhere about there. Now, I can't tell you how long it's going to go, but see the little bubbles? That's not boiling. That's just a good simmer. Anywhere between 15 and 20, 25 minutes. Taste test. But once you're done, go ahead and add a cup of cheddar cheese and 1/2 cup of sour cream. So I think this batch took about 20 minutes before the potatoes were soft enough. Just keep checking every once in a while. So now we're just going to mix everything up. Go ahead and turn the stove off. Move it off over onto the cool side. We don't want to keep it cooking and burning. Now at this point, you can either eat it like it is. Well, we'll add some seasoning first. How's that? And that is going to be a full teaspoon of salt, or a little bit more if you like a little extra salt, and half a teaspoon of pepper, unless you like your pepper like we do. So we're going to add a full teaspoon there. Mix it all up one more time. Now, as I was saying before, I got ahead of myself, but at this point, you can either serve it like that, or mash it up a little bit to break some of those potatoes down, or put a blender in it and really get it creamy. We actually like it creamy, so we got one of those hand blenders and really took those chunks down and made some creamy soup right there. And boy, is it good. So go ahead, dish it up, put whatever you want on top. In this case, we put a little bit of green onion, and you can't beat that soup. Well, there you have it, potato soup for old guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, I am enjoying retirement.